Hi guys, I'm G-Van, and welcome to the new Let's Play, which is Megaman Battle Network. This is the first game in a 6-part series, and this was my very first Mega Man game. I'll go into more of that later, I guess. Lan, wake up. If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. PET Net News, World 3 crime on the rise. It says the World 3 plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail from Dad, too. Look. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battle chip data attached. I was just having a great dream, too. I'll expand the chip data, so check your PET later, okay? Alright. Lan got his PET. Lan got Mega Man EXE. Lan, good morning. Morning, Mega Man. If you need to talk to me, just push the L button. Okay, let's get to school. Lan, check your mail again. Mega Man acts as a, sort of Navi, I guess. Navi. If, you want to call it that, like Navi from Ocarina of Time. He'll tell you what to do, and, you know, if you forget. But, he also, has some funny things to say sometimes, so I'll, do that, every now and then. Mommy! Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat? Sure, I guess, if I can remember how to pick up a plate. Let's eat a hurried breakfast. Yum. Lan finds a chip under the plate. Lan got Recover 10A. Alright. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. Melu looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you just say something? Come on, let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Silly, because we've always got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. Have you heard about the oven accidents? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another World 3 virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. How convenient. The front entrance leads directly to the classroom. Morton Landex was looking for you. He's too big to be in elementary school, you know? Scary. You wish to ask moi, Madame Yai herself, about PET? Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. PET is short for Personal Terminal. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kind of like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. The Navi program inside helps if you have a problem. You have one on your PET too. Wasn't it called Megaman? Indeed it was, Yai. Whoa, no way! And I was like, for real, oh god. they're girls. Alright. Lan, you heard about the World 3's plan to control the Nex, yeah? Talk about scary. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Man, yesterday our home even started spitting fire. I've been waiting for you, Lan. I challenge you to a net battle. You wimpy Mega Man against my Guts Man. To a duel. I heard that net battling isn't allowed, you know. Aw, stuff it. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. We're not bothering anyone, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp? That's no way to talk to a lady. Aw, man, class is starting. After class, Lan, be there. Be square. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who's read net news? I did. It said World 3 net crime is on the rise. Very good, and extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know that too, Lan. It's important that we all know how to fight viruses. Huh, I'd like to see a World 3 virus take on me and Gutsman. Huh, Dex and his silly little Gutsman. What'd you say? Relax, why would the World 3 bother with you anyway, Dex? Why, you, Lan? Quiet in the class. Today we'll be using the common virus called a net tool. Jack in your PET so your net Navi can access the net. Lan, she said to jack in. Press R button. Yeah. It looks like everyone's Navi is online, and only the important ones actually have a design. Okay, I'm releasing the Metul data now. Everyone ready? Tutorial time! Okay, let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your Navi. You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. From here on, you choose which chips you want to send to the Navi. This shows the chip data you have selected. It shows the attack rate. This is the virus's hit points, HP. It shows how tough this virus is. You can normally only send one chip at a time, but you can send multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons. This will let you use more weapons and fight much better. Okay, now we'll choose which chip data to send to the Navi. Select with the A button, press the R button to see an explanation of the chip. You choose a cannon, I see. That means you can choose one more cannon. I believe you have to use the cannon. We've sent the data, now it's time to fight the virus. Now I'll explain how to fight as we actually do so. You can move your Navi up, down, left, or right. Use shoot with the B button, it's weak but fast. Your HP are shown... That seems like a typo to me, I've never noticed. Shown at the top left. If you go down to 0 HP, your Navi is deleted, so be careful. Above your Navi's head is the chip data you sent. You can only use it once, so be careful. And that's the basic battle technique. Easy, right? Miss Murray, what do you have to do if you used your chips and the virus still isn't dead and stuff? That's a good question. Everyone look here. This is your battle gauge. It slowly fills as you fight. When it's full, press the L or R button. You can then go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Alright, so I am playing this now so that I'm playing this before E3, but this will come out in E3, so, or after E3, so, just, you know. Okay, now I'll tell you about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, a steel chip will increase the area that your Navi is able to move around in. Since you need to get close for a sword, this would be a wise strategy. Miss Murray, I thought that we could only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Do you see the letter? That's this chip's code. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Please notice that Steel and Wide Sword have the same code. They're both S. You can choose 2 chips at the same time now. They are shown here in the order that you choose them. This will help you plan your strategy. Okay, choose Steel and Wide Sword in that order. We sent the data to the Navi. Time to try out our strategy. Okay, let's review that strategy. First, use the A button to steal. Then the virus's area will shrink right, and you will have more room to move around. Then move into the area with the sword. This is a powerful strategy. However, be careful of the virus's attack when close. Good luck, everyone. Alright. Now, Wide Sword does not 3 by 3, but it does if you're in the middle, it hits all 3 areas, and if you're in the, like, on the left or right, it only hits the middle and that area you're in. I could get another, thing, but let's just slowly whittle it down, because this is how some battles will go, so. Good job, let's go on to the next lesson. Now, if this wasn't a tutorial, we'd get money and sometimes an item after beating them. For a final lesson, by using I should have read that. By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies. Look at the screen. See the add button at the bottom right? If you select this button without choosing any chips, you will have to fight for 1 turn without chips. But on your next turn, you will be able to select from 10 to do this twice, and you'll have 15 chips to choose from. This should surely give you all the strategies you need. Okay, pop quiz. For this test, you will need to use all the techniques I've just taught you and delete a virus. Good luck. A virus meaning 3 of them. Let's start with sword, and then I'll show off the add button, maybe. So they all have turns. See, this one won't do anything. Now this one won't do anything. Now this one won't do anything. See, it all just, you know, goes like that. So, add. Alright. And we can just whittle away their health. for the time. And now we have more. Let's go ahead and use the wide sword. And... the sword. Do I have... No. I was looking for something else. Okay. Can't use that anymore anyway. If you still have a chip left over on the screen and go to custom, then it will just, you know, not show up. Like, it basically acts as if you used it. Good job. That's all for today's class. Alright. After class. Phew. Wow, today just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. You're always hanging out with Lan. How suspicious. What's the big deal? We've been friends since we were kids. I hope our oven is fixed by now. If it blows up again, shiver. Well, Lan, you and Megaman are so good at virus busting. I gotta get me some more battle chips so I can get better. And then we can take down the World 3 together! Now Dex wanted to battle us. Well, you got saved by the bell, but now it's time to fight. My Gutsman rocks. I got the latest version yesterday. Let's do it. That's the spirit. Don't be a crybaby if you lose here. Now Gutsman gave me, a lot of trouble the first time around. But, we'll see how this goes this time. If you hit him with a strong attack, such as a sword, he will start flashing and be stunned for a bit. So maybe I can show that off. I think it also works with cannons. But it's hard to hit him because if you get too close... these are his big attacks. His Quake attack, Shockwave, and if you get too close then he'll punch you. We don't want to get punched. Dang it! Also, in very bad moments, like I just did, you can both attack at the same time, and only one attack will go through. Usually the enemies. So that's not really good. There we go. And yeah, I forgot about that invincibility frames. Let's do cannons now. And... boom! Boom! There we go. You just got lucky. Today doesn't count, okay? Yeah, sure, Dex. Lan, you've got mail. You've got mail. Alright. Miss Mari, class notes. I forgot to mention something in class today. Chips don't run out when you use them, so use what you need. Also press PT's R button to call your NetNavi in the net. This useful trick is called jacking out. Sorry for forgetting, and see you in class tomorrow. Power up. Lan, this is Dad. I've made a power-up program for Megaman. It's a little big to send by mail, but don't worry, I'll be bringing it home soon. You and Megaman make a great team. Keep it up, Dad. Don't forget that whenever you're in a pinch, you can press PT's L button to talk to Megaman. Now, since this is I'll be recording 3 episodes, you know, today, and they'll all go up after after E3, and I'll probably have more to talk about. Though I'll probably talk about it in the Minecraft videos more. Since not much goes on in those. Stop saying So, since this is a big game, I think I might stop here for episode 1, or just talk to people, I guess. Pardon me, laddie. Would you please ask me where we are? This is AC/DC Town, Dem City. See, I'm not seen all yet. So we'll just go around AC/DC. There are a lot of places you can jack in. Maybe here, jack in? No. So, you have to go around several areas, pressing R to see if you can jack into things. I believe some trees you can jack into. There are a lot of secrets in this game. Oh, speaking of which, jack in, Megaman. You can jack into the doghouse, and I believe it gives you something good. I can't really remember. If you've ever played a Final Fantasy game, or Pokemon, then, walking around usually ends up in a virus battle. So yeah, I'll end off here. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and join me next time.